Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. I am finally here today with my 2020 planner system lineup, and of course there are quite a number of pinks. I actually do have an A6 rings at the side that's also a pink cover, but since that one is not in the system currently for 2020, I do have the actual one here. So this took a while to put together because I've been switching out sizes for what I think would go best for 2020 since September, so I think I finally got it down. Fingers crossed, but in comparison to what I filmed for 2019 last year, or at least like the beginning of the year to how I anticipate it would go, it did not go to plan, so let's see if I've got a better idea this time. So here I do have two B6 notebooks for work, two for memory planning. One is in A6, one is in the normal Hobonichi week size, and then two for an everyday carry. It will be my A6 rings, that's the main everyday carry, and then the Pocket XL is just when I want a lighter bag for that day, or I just feel like carrying something smaller for the time being. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I stick to it. Who knows? I do like to planner hop. It is quite a bit of fun for me. Sometimes it's a little like, okay, maybe I should stop jumping, but then I just get a bit distracted and be like, ooh, that's another size I want to try. So let's go through these two first. So these two are the B6 notebooks for work that I will be keeping at the office, so you guys would probably not get, you guys won't get to see it after today, I would say, because this one I did have to take it back from work, and I do have a clip just to hold sensitive information together. So if you haven't seen my B6 Appunto setup, this is the B6 Torinco in the vertical weekly layout, and this is the Marks Edit in the daily layout for 2020. They're both stunning colors. This is like a dusty rose mauve color. I am terrible with colors, and I am so excited to use this one because currently I started my new job in December, at the beginning of December, and I've only been in a weekly, and I find that I need a lot more note taking because I do need to keep track of how many hours am I spending on a certain project. I do need to do it for my timesheet, so yeah, this will come in handy. So let's go through this one first. Both of these planners do have a monthly layout. At the moment I'm not using it yet, but I think for when my study routine comes along and for my classes and exams, I would probably put them here as well, just so I get a better idea of how many classes do I have for that month and how close are we to the exams, and I could just plan out my study route a bit better. So yeah, it does have a monthly for both of them. And then for the weekly layout, it looks like this, so it's vertical. So how I've been using it at work is how I thought I would do it, is that I would put down certain projects, main projects that I work through for the day that I need to take note of, and possible deadlines or the day I would start for it. Then at the bottom I would write down if I've done certain overtime, and I'll write down how many hours have I done, and can I put it somewhere else, certain addresses if I have to go out for work. So yeah, that's how I'm using the bottom section, or if there are certain emails that I need to send the week but I'm not sure which day yet, if I have it drafted, and so on and so forth. So that's how I'm using my weekly layout and the note sections for this planner. This one, I was lucky enough for this planner to start in the beginning of December for its weeklies, whereas this planner, it does start on the 1st of January for its dailies. The monthlies, this one starts in December and it goes all the way to March 2021, I believe, and then this one starts in October for the monthly, and then it goes all the way to January of 2021. So I was a bit confused with the monthly layout, but never mind, it's fine. So this is how the monthlies look like. I love the buttery paper of the Marks Edit. It's so buttery. So for this one being a daily layout, I'm so excited. I could finally get things in the right timing, because I'm currently using a post-it note to write down what hours I spent where, because I don't have enough room for this planner to write down each and every day. So yeah, I'm currently using post-it notes and then putting it into this planner. So this time they do have an hourly layout, but what I'm gonna do is per 2 line, I'm going to use it for an hour. It just gives me a bit more room to write in, and that should help me for projects. How many hours have I spent on a specific project? How many hours do I have left? Do I need to spend any more time in a certain training thing, or do I have any extra hours that I could do some training on? So yeah, this is how I'm planning to use my daily planner. Both of these I will not put stickers in, it's just strictly for work. Yeah, it's just my work planners I'm very happy to be in. I am gonna put them in a cover right now. I think it's because this is quite a thin one to put in my Appunto, just this to work. I haven't brought this into work yet, so starting January I will have these in a cover, so yay for that. So next up I have my memory planners. Let's go for these two. So here I have my normal Hobonichi weeks. At the start, so when I got these, I think it was in November time. No, was it at the end of October? No, that can't be right. I know, I'm trying to get my timeline right now. I think they got released at the first week of November. I think that's how the timeline was. Anyway, it didn't take long to get to me, and then when I realized how soft this cover was for the, is it Nuiance pink? It doesn't lie flat, and I was like, okay, might not be able to use this for a memory planner, because if I take photos with these and with this planner, it won't lie flat and it will drive me a bit crazy. A friend of mine, Amanda, who is AC Planning, she's actually using one of those bookmark things that hold it open there. Hopefully it works out for her. If it does, then I'm gonna get one of them. But yeah, I've been bouncing around thinking maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but on Christmas Eve, which was 2 days ago, I'm filming this on Boxing Day, I bought monthly stickers from Harriet Wright Designs, so I will be using this for 2020 for memory planning. It's just so super cute at the back as well. I've just got some stickers there. So yeah, I just hope the book, the open book holder will work for this planner. But yeah, so it's the same kind of thing that I did for this year. I'll just grab it. Oop. So this is how I have for memory planning for this year in my Hobonichi Mega Weeks. Now I've found that I don't really use the note pages at the back, but I just love the thickness of it, which is why I went for a Mega. But I thought, you know what, let's not waste the pages, especially when I'm not using it. There's just no necessary need. So I just got normal weeks this time for memory planning. And then this one, this has been ticking over in the background, so I think from my 2019 planner system that I filmed, this is the one that stayed permanently. So this is like my scrapbooking memory planner. It's more of like cinema stubs, certain little drawings that I've had with family, with boyfriend. Just every single memory piece that I get from day to day, I will put it here if I want to write about it, and that's what I've done, and so far I'm loving it. Just those key dates that I want to keep. So I do use my HP Sprocket to print out certain photos. For example, like let's see if I can find one. Like here, like for animes that I found through friends, and they've shown me their mangas, and then the anime that they actually did for YouTube. I just put it down here and I found them really cute. So yeah, this planner is going to stay with me through to 2020. I do have a lot of pages to keep it going. So yeah, that's my A6 Stalogy. And that's that. So those two are ticking in the background. And then this one is not intended, well, it was a bit of a back and forth. I wasn't too sure, but I will show you here anyway, since it was on my radar and it was what I initially thought I would have for memory planning for 2020. So this is the Pressions Hobo Weeks, or Pression Weeks, but it's using actual Erin Condren size stickers. Now I don't get sticker kits for Erin Condren size because I just don't use Erin Condren, but I thought this would be a good way for me to start. But then also looking at sticker kit prices. Yeah, if I'm also buying stickers for my Hobonichi weeks and then thinking of doing it for Erin Condren as well, yeah, I don't think I want to stretch my budget that way. So I'm kind of thinking about it and not too sure, but I do get kits from Happie, Scrappie, and also Planners Anonymous here and there, so I could probably put together some sort of sticker format. I think it would be date covers that will be my main issue, whereas the others I could just use the stickers that I currently have, and then the quarter boxes and half boxes, I'd be quite happy with that. It would just be the date stickers, date covers, sorry. So I'll think about that, and also the monthly layouts, because I don't know, the monthlies, I just find the boxes a bit too narrow. So yeah, this is kind of a work in progress, or should I or shouldn't I kind of thing. So the more we get into 2020, we'll know then. So that's why that's not permanently in the 2020 lineup, but I'll keep you guys posted. Then lastly, we have my everyday carries. So now it would be my A6 rings, that's my main everyday carry, and then for days that I just want a lighter bag to work with or a lighter week, I would use my Pocket XL and just have this one as a stay-at-home update when I get back with my Pocket XL. So let's go through this one first. So this one is more of the scheduling kind of thing. Main focus of this planner are the dates, whereas everything is just like looking at it on a smaller scale. So I do have my add to planner section, my online orders, and my appointments. This will be a mix of both personal and work. If there are certain things I have scheduled, I will put it here. And then you have the year at a glance, and then it goes into your month. So in this planner I have it up to April because of how I have my inserts. I can only fit up to April comfortably. So these inserts are from the Salty 22. It has your month at a glance. I probably use the month on 2 pages and the month at a glance for separate items to track. So I'll do it that way, and then it goes straight into your weeks. Now this is a new little insert that I added in yesterday after I filmed my A6 rings flip through. So I thought it'd be quite handy. It should work quite nicely actually. So what I found is, because it goes straight into a weekly and it's like the Hobonichi week style where you just get a dot grid on the right side or grid, and that's all the room you have to work with for the week. Sometimes it does work because that's all the room I need. Some days I might feel like I need a bit more room to write in for a certain day, so I thought I'd just add in this insert. Now this is from Simple and Trendy Co. It's her undated week on 4 pages I believe, but it is quite easy to find on her Etsy shop, so just have a little hunt, and all it does is it has your week here. I probably use this for meals, and then you've got your month at a glance that you could just copy over, your small little tracker here, and then it starts on your Monday or a Sunday start if you prefer, and it goes all the way up to the Sunday at the back, and then you get your dot grid. And then you start the new week again. So I find this insert is great to combo with this weekly insert if you feel like you need an extra room, and if you don't, you just take out the insert and that's it for the week, which I quite like, especially when I can find certain inserts I can combo with, and even if I take it out it still works fine. So yeah, that's what I find quite nicely to go together. So those two, I have it up to the end of, do I have it up to the end of March? I think so. The combo insert, and then all I need to do is, once I'm almost at the mid of March, I'll just print the combo insert for April, May and June, I'll just do on a rotating basis. And then I just have a small little section for to-do lists, different lists to work with as well, and then my groceries guide. This was a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. on her Facebook group, so I just have it there if I'm going food shopping, which I would most likely take a smaller planner then, and just figure out what I want to eat for the week, just kind of plan if I can. I'll do that. Then I've got my little wish list there because, let's be honest, I constantly find new things that I'm like, ooh, I want to have a go at that. So yeah, that's how I'm using my wish list. And then just a very small finance section where my should not spend but I spent anyway insert to track for daily. I do have a budget insert as well, my savings insert for emergency funds and holiday, and that's that. This is a pocket with just some cute little stuff in there, and then my makeshift page lifter. So that is my pocket everyday carry for lighter days that I want, or I could probably bring out two if I feel like, you know what, I feel like having both today. That's also easy peasy done. I don't really mind, as long as my bag is, you know, it can handle it and I'm not going so far. I could probably leave a planner in the car and that kind of thing. So lastly, I do have my main everyday carry, which is an A6 rings. I didn't think I'd be back to an A6 rings fully, to be honest, but yeah, here we are. So this is a different one from yesterday. This is the Oxblood Mulberry, which is the one I intended to get first, not the Croco, but it finally did arrive in the Mulberry store. I did check it out and I was like, okay, let's go for it. It's a lovely Christmas present comboed from me and family members, so it's always fun when you have some Christmas spending money. So there we go. We have here, if you've seen my A6 rings flip through, it's basically the same except from I added in that extra insert. So this planner just has, again, my same inbox section with add to planner, online orders, the menu insert. It does not have the appointment insert at the front. I have separate appointment inserts in their own sections. So then next up we do have schedule, which is my calendar, year at a glance, habit trackers, my fold out yearly at a glance, for a combo of work and other work things to kind of just see how I'm going to schedule out the year, and then my monthly insert that includes my dailies and my weeklies. So how I've done January in my Pocket Excel is how I've done it here as well. So you get your month at a glance and then you get your week. I added in this insert from EO Edits for a Sunday schedule task, since Sunday has become the main day now where I have more room to do tasks to get it done. I thought I'd put in this insert. If I don't feel like I need this insert, I've kind of slitted the insert itself and just move it to another week. Just thought it'd be easier instead of wasting paper. I could do it that way. So just done that up to January. So I think in my yesterday's flip through I had January and February, but because I added in the extra inserts, it didn't give me as much room in the rings, so I just have January in here, and then I'll show you where I also keep the other inserts that I have when I'll change it up, like a monthly basis or so. Yeah, be a monthly basis, because at the end of January I do need my February. So there you go, my work section with my month at a glance for the work. It does have my assignments here, and then my checklist, my appointments for study, task management, my personal section, which is similar to how I have it in my Pocket Excel, which has the wish list at the back. At the front we do have my extra notes that I keep for personal use, so my planner system that I'm trying to get right, my extra lists, I'm pretty sure, yeah, my social media overview, books that I want to read for 2020, how many I want to get through, movies and TVs, my appointments, vehicle maintenance, no spend challenges, 30-day challenge, checklist, my trip, my short little trip away, I'll put it here in personal as well, my checklist for Peanuts Planner Co. And that's that for personal. And then for home, I am thinking of adding in groceries, a very smaller insert list than the many pages that I have in my Pocket Excel, so I'll just shorten it so it doesn't add in too much room, too much inserts into the rings, as it's only 23mm for this one. So I have a routine, so cleaning routines, what to buy for home, basically menus, and then at the end you've got your finance, where it's every single expenses, debt tracker, finance routine, IOUs with my friend Yvonne, yeah, my personal spendings, you should not spend, but you spend it anyway. This is the insert for that. And then at the end, again, it's the same as my Pocket Excel, which has the budget and the savings insert. So that is my A6 rings. Yeah, and I'm quite liking my A6 rings again, so here we go, 2020. So that is my planner system that I have for 2020. Here is the A6 rings that I did have set up holding the inserts that I will switch up with. So in this first section here is the add to planner inserts and inserts that I have to switch out for work for the month at a glance. So the inserts are here. Then I have my February all the way up to June for the extra inserts in there as well. So I just need to rotate the months out, in and out, because sometimes I do lose certain inserts for the year and I'm like, where did I put that again? Because I want to look back on it. This way at least I know like which two A6 rings I'm currently working with, and I know they're in one planner for certain that every single insert is going back to a certain one. So I have that. This is for extra stuff, extra inserts for work and personal. This is for meal planning, so this would be for home. And then random stuff would be certain inserts that I'm not really sure if I need it specifically for a section, but it's there just in case if I need it. And that's that. At the back here I've just got my quotes, favorite books quote notebook at the back there slotted in. So yeah, this A6 rings is just to hold the inserts that I need to switch out on later on in the year, so it's not really in the planner system, whereas these are, I will use them. It's not a holder. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my planner system lineup. Let me know what your planner system is. Are you working with one planner? Because if you have that, then that's such a great system as well, because sometimes you just need one to keep everything together. And if you've got many different planners like what I've done to split off different sections because you just feel more comfortable with it, that's great too. So yeah, just let me know what kind of sizes are you working with right now, and have you been in them? Is it a new start kind of thing? So yeah, and I shall see you guys later. Bye!